All right, guys, it's 12:30. I just had lunch and I'm going back to the warehouse now to continue, the grind. That feeling. You are working hard and in one instance, your belly gives you a sign like you are hungry, you need to eat something. And this also happened to me and I felt like I had already worked. I was in the warehouse for pretty much over 3 hours and I felt like I was hungry. I needed to eat something. I'm talking about eating something. If you are grinding so hard, yes, I understand this thing. I know that sometimes you are so locked into your job, whatever you are doing, and sometimes you want to skip dinner, you want to skip lunch, you even want to skip breakfast. This is not the best way to do this game, If you are hungry, yes, it doesn't matter, you are grinding so hard, and the moment you get some signal from your belly that, look, I'm hungry, I think I need something, please try to eat something. It makes no sense to be grinding while you are hungry. At the end of the day, you might achieve your goal, but then you might have broken something. Your health might have been destroyed. All right. So spending time, taking 10-15 minutes to eat something is part of this whole grinding game. And if you are seen only grinding without even drinking water, without eating solid food, please think again. All right. If I want to be foolish now that I've eaten, I would just want to, relax, think that money is going to come to me without putting in the work. Guys, don't be deceived. For money to be made, you have to put in a lot of work. Call it upfront work, middle front work, whatever kind of work. Understand that before you make money, you have to put in a lot of work. And I'm not going to sit here now and try to downplay the amount of work that you have to put in. See, these videos on YouTube, I do not know. I really do think that at some point, YouTube is going to begin to sanction these videos. People just come around, try to tell you that they have the secret to you to make 10,000 euros, $10,000 a month. They come to this video, they make these videos, trying to prey on your own gullibility, because you think that money can be made without doing a lot of work. They know this, that you are gullible, you are looking for a secret hack to making money, and they are right there with the videos that you are waiting to watch, which is, I've got the secret for you to make 10,000 euros in a month. I've got a secret for you to make $15,000 in a month without you having to do anything. I'm going to set up the automation for you, and the automation is just going to see to it that you are making money. Guys, let me not deceive you. If you want to make a lot of money, you have to put in the work. And one way that I have found to work is for you to actually go ahead, buy a physical product that solves people's problems, and try to sell them for profit. I have the opportunity of making digital products, which I've even tried, by the way. I have the opportunity of sitting down here now to tell you that, look, if you create a digital product, you can actually sell it and make a lot of money. I could equally come here and tell you that, but because I have tried that myself and I am currently now selling physical product that solves people's problem, I can tell you for free that, look, discovering how it's going to be possible for you to lay your hands on solid products and resell, it's one of the surest methods with which you can make money. It's one of the surest way you can actually build a business that will stand the test of time. If you want to continue to prey on people's gullibility, set up a business that tells people how to start a business, which is kind of funny to me, especially when you do not do the business that you are trying to advise them to start. It's kind of crazy, kind of twisted, to be honest. Somebody comes online to tell you that he has a secret, code for you to start a business that will make you a lot of money, and he doesn't do that business. It's kind of sick if you take a look at it. But then, like I said, for money to be made, you have to put in a lot of work. The work might be at the beginning, might be at the middle point of you setting up that business. It could even be after the business has been set up, but understand that there's a lot of work to be done. Right now, iFlip use computers for profit. And if you are right there, you are sitting, you are still confused, you are fed up with watching all these videos, and you're just looking for one final, method or vehicle for you to test out, I will tell you, you can try the vehicle of buying items from point A, bringing them to responsible platforms like eBay, on Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, and try to sell them for profit. Underline the word I'm using, items that solve people's problems, because not all items will sell. I sell used computers because I know that, first of all, people do not have money to buy new computers. Yes, there are people that have this money, but the majority of us do not have $1,000 to just splash on a new computer. In any case, if you are getting new computer in this budget range, you're just going to get a potato computer that's not going to be able to do the work you want it to do. So because of that, a lot of people are actually concentrated in this used market. They buy used stuff, and the items in this case must be in good working condition. They must be optically very sound. And because I know that this solves people's problems, first it solves people's problems of wanting to use a responsible PC. It also solves people's problems of not having money to spend on new PCs. I buy these computers, bring them to a responsible platform like eBay, and I flip them for profit. And this is what I do. And I'm telling you for free that this is a vehicle that has proven to work. All right, you will be able to make money doing it. Every computer you sell, you'll be able to make a profit doing it. And the beautiful thing is that you do not need to beg people to buy your product, because if you've done your job to source these items and you have brought them to a platform like eBay, eBay is pretty much going to do the heavy lifting for you. Of course, you have to be seasoned to know what to buy and what not to buy. You have to be seasoned to know, there's a strategy to this thing. But then if you figuring it out pretty much involves you just doing it over and over and over and again for a very long time. Or perhaps you get somebody to just guide you through the process. If you figure these things out, you are going to have a business that's going to stand the test of time, because computers being what it is, schools will always need them. Offices will always need them. People's computers will always be broken. And the only place that people can really, just go right now and search and get responsible used computers is pretty much eBay. So if you can align your product on that platform, make sure you are visible, you are doing what eBay wants you to do, you will make sales. This is the way to go. If you still want to sit down and keep watching all these videos, I'm going to tell you that you're going to watch 200 videos. At the end of the day, the vehicles that most of these videos will propose you, they are just already dead on arrival. You cannot really make a lot of money doing them. And even if you can make money doing them, you are going to work yourself out. You're going to sit down. At the end of the day, you're just literally going to be begging people to give you money to try your products, which is not where or what position you want to be in. Think about it. I'm back into the warehouse to continue my grind. Until I see you again in the next one. Peace.